What's up, everybody? So this is why I slept. I knew it was gonna be bad. I've been studying the weather. The tornado siren just went off, and it's Sunday. It only goes off every first Saturday of the month. And my house is wide open. I was just at Bill's house. I just had to run home. I literally just ran home so I can close up the windows, keep my front door open, and watch the storm all night. It's getting bad, man. There's stuff that's going around, like our climate's changing around the world. I'll be posting about it soon. See, look at Mama Kitty. Mama Kitty's running, which I gotta go figure that out. I gotta let you guys go. Y'all can listen to the radio for a minute, the police radio. I'm sure you guys will hear some stuff tonight. Yeah, it's bad out there. It's coming down bad. I'm fucking soaked already, just covering up the motor. I just put the fucking garbage bag in the tarp and I threw boards over it. Hopefully the boards don't blow away. I gotta go shut fucking more windows. Bathroom window I don't care about. It's this bedroom window. That's closed. So yeah, we're going to be doing computer stuff. So this is also why when I had the internet installed here, you know, I was planning on leaving and running servers and stuff. That's why I had the cable tech that installed the cable line. I had them bury the line because of this purpose, so I don't have to worry about nothing get disconnected. Unless it gets disconnected somewhere else, but it ain't gonna be because of my property. So I know that my internet connection is stable for the most part on these days. You gotta do stuff like that. When you gotta think like that, if you rely on internet connections, which I was actually thinking about buying a bomb shelter. Because I found one years ago, there was one in Indiana. It was right off the Mississippi, and it was an AT&T phone. It was a phone server room. You know, it housed all their systems, all their computer systems, networking systems, all their equipment, you know. It was AT&T. And they ran fiber optic lines, you know, and that's basically... It was an internet service providing hub, you know what I mean? It was a communication center in a sense, you know? And they, you know, when they house those buildings in secure places, you know, because, you know, the government relies on that stuff, you know? You know, we rely on it, you know? So it was like an old 1970s-ish, bomb shelter. And what was crazy is the property was only going for like 300 grand back in the day, back when I was looking at it. And I'm talking, when I was 19, 20, when we had the big recession, I was young, I wanted to open up a concept shop with some friends, but they ended up getting, some scholarships, and I was also doing stupid shit back then, and I told them to go. I told them it'd be stupid for them. I told them I basically beat their ass if they didn't go to school, and one of them had a scholarship in Ohio, so, that's kind of why that business, never got started, but, I've always wanted to open up a concept shop, and the reason why I wanted the bomb shelter, one, it was only 300 grand, it was 3,000 square feet, well, it was over 3,000 square feet on an acre of land. And then it was over 3,000 square feet with 2 floors, 2 levels underneath. And then you would have it had that room where the door closed, right? You walk in, the door opens, you walk in, the door closes, right? And a vacuum sucks out all the bad air, pumps in new oxygen, make sure everything, people, you're not contaminated. And then you step in. I was just going to throw big rave parties, big clubs, big club like have underground dance music, type stuff going on, throw big raves to pay it off, throw a way big party every weekend until the property was paid off. That never happened. I might do something like that. I really might. I might. That's what I actually been thinking about doing. My fucking nose is itching like a bitch. You guys watch me pick my nose. I don't give a fuck. Everybody picks their nose. I'm tired of that bullshit, too. I don't eat my boogers, though. Put them on the towel. But, yeah, I really wanted that. And the reason why I wanted it was because it had fiber optic lines coming into the building, which fiber optic lines run at the speed of light. So if a nuclear attack ever happened or anything like that, you know what I mean? I was on the backbone of the internet. Do I think anything like that's gonna happen? No, I don't. I don't think God, I believe God, I know God would never allow something like that to happen. Do I think God created COVID? No. God did not create COVID. Why would God do something like that? That was human. That was evil. That was manipulation. That was humans trying to play God. That were influenced by the spirit of evil. Which we all know who did that. We don't even have to say names. They all know. We all know why they did it too. Because of overpopulation. I don't even have to say anything. Alright, see this cup? You see this cup right here? This is the earth, right? This is the earth. This is what they're thinking in their head. I'm going to give you an example. See this water? The water is the people on the earth. See what happens when the cup gets full? It starts overflowing. The water has nowhere to go. People have nowhere to go, for instance, once it gets too full. Right? You have to think that countries think for themselves in a sense. Right? You have these countries that are having overpopulation problems, right? They've had great famines before. They've had famines before. Food shortages have been happening. It's harder to catch food. It's taking more time. They're having to search for, fish. You know what I mean? The fish aren't coming in like they used to. So what do? they wipe out the weak. They create something that they know that they, first of all, before they even did this, they already knew that they could create an antidote. That's why, these shots, they're real. Those shots, they help you, trust me. Those were made to help because other countries were had to hurry up and figure out what the fuck that country fucking released. That's facts. That's the truth. Okay? You gotta remember, they're already genetically fucking cloning animals. You think that they don't know how to clone viruses? They know that the virus came from a bat. They know that they took that virus, right? They know they took the virus from the actual cave. They did. They took the virus from the actual cave. They brought it into a lab. They made that shit. And they made an antidote, just like the shots that we have. Like Johnson & Johnson. I took the Johnson & Johnson shot. I did the information. I read up on it. And the reason why I took it, because it was only a one-time shot. A company that goes out of their way, humans that go out of the way, right, to make something where you only have to take it one time, they're thinking. They knew what it is that was out there, and they knew what it was that they could make to stop it, and I took it. And the reason why I took it is because I watched 5 people die from that shit. I watched 5 people die in a week from that shit. I did. Because I was housed in the population of people that were close. People that are in those type of situations and those type of populations, which, I don't even have to say it. If you've been following my channel, you'll know what I'm speaking about already. When you're that close to people, listen, man, we had fans, right? Those fans blew every night because it got hot. I was on the 3rd floor. Everyone got sick within the first 3 days. Everyone was coughing. I'm talking 300 people in a unit, man. 300 people. 300 grown men that are healthy. Listen, man, they're healthy. All these people, they're not working all day, running themselves to the ground. You know what I mean? They don't even have a job unless they're working for the place. And you get to work. Most of the men are working out because there's nothing else to do. So they're healthy as rock, and they're sick as a dog. Make that make sense? It was terrible. So that shit was released on purpose to wipe out the weak. It's facts. And that shit attacked your lungs because you gotta breathe. They knew that if without air you can't breathe. That's why they created it, because it's a respiratory agent. That's all it is. They call it agents, and they fucking call them different chemicals. I study this shit all day long, and I don't make chemicals. I don't do nothing like that. I just study it. Because I'm always on Wikipedia. I'm always looking up different words and languages, and I take substances personally. I want to know what it is that I'm taking. I want to know what it is that it's doing exactly. I don't take anything that I don't believe I know what it is that it's doing to my body. This is why I preach that all drugs should be legal, because it's bullshit that, these companies are controlling these things, right? And we don't have the right to take whatever it is we believe that is helping us. That's crazy to me. Thought this was a free country. I should be able to take whatever it is I want to take, as long as I'm not hurting myself or hurting others. Actually, you know what? I'm allowed to hurt myself. I'm allowed to hurt myself if I wanted to. I don't. I've tried before, which was driven by the spirit of evil. It wasn't depression, that was evil in my head. I knew it was evil in my head. You can't tell me otherwise. You'll never listen, man. You'll never be able to tell me different. Ever. So, another reason why I kind of slept all day is I was having a dream. I love going back to sleep when I'm having good dreams. It started when, I started getting locked up. I mean, I've done it before when I was young. Ever since I was a kid, I did it, actually. But I found myself doing it, as a grown man more and more when I was locked up. It really started happening in county when I was fighting my first original case, which I did 10 months in the county. I slept a lot of it. All I did was read books and clean, and I literally stayed in my bed. I played cards a lot, but that was like after the first 3 months, after the first 90 days, I knew I was going to be there for a long time, and it really hit me hard, I knew it was time to settle in, and I was bouncing from a lot of units, a lot of rocks, we call them, because when I first got there, I was, white. And all the blacks were testing me because most of Detroit, most of the county is black, which were most of my best friends. All my best friends were black in the prison, all of them, every single one of them. There was very, 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 very few white people in the prison system that were actually solid. That's the truth. That's facts. Listen, man, if you ever go to prison or you ever get in trouble, you want things to get handled in a respectable way, approach a black man. I'm serious. I'm just being honest with you. That's just how it is, especially in Detroit. I can't say for other places because I've only been in the prison system in Michigan, which, people would say, I've mentioned before in my first video, some people say it's more watered down than southern prisons, which I would agree. I would agree with that. And a reason I would say that is because prison was created as a system to house the blacks. You gotta remember the evil had a hold, of these people in the South that were creating all these laws. There's so many laws that are in the South, which I'll be talking about eventually, posting, that are fucking stupid. They were literally created just to keep people in trouble. Not just white people, but specifically people of color. It's insane. And wait till I show you guys this stuff. It blows my mind. It's sad. And, a lot of these people, in Michigan, which I talk about, doing dead time, I did time, right? Because I did 8 months of time that I didn't get accounted for because someone in Michigan, right, got released and went and killed the defendants. And so the population of Michigan voted truth in sentencing in, which therefore I don't get any good time, which is it's stupid. You can't, first of all, half the programs they got are shit anyways. They don't even really help you for the most part. Listen, man, they don't help you when you come out. They don't help you when you're even in there for the most part. They have all these programs, but how is it? There's no incentive in the program if I don't get out early. Why am I taking this program? Why am I doing all this learning, right, if I'm not getting out early? That's one of the problems that Michigan is having. It needs a change. And the population of Michigan, for some reason, don't want to vote it in. And I don't believe it's the state of Michigan. I don't believe it's the people. I believe it's the state of Michigan manipulating laws, which, I've been looking into this. The state of Michigan is under the investigation federally. So for this stuff. So it's, they've been, people have been trying to get this stuff. I'm not the first one. But I'm going to get this solved, man. It's bullshit. It's complete bullshit. Because I applied myself when I was there, and I'm thankful for that time, those 3 years, because it actually gave me time to have time to figure out why I ended up there, first of all, because they told me to sit down. I sat down, man. I gave up. I gave up. I wanted to go to prison, man. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't do it no more. I couldn't live that lifestyle, man. Ripping, running, shooting, stealing, all that other bullshit, man. Listen, bro, I was really I really did that shit. I really was doing that shit. And I wasn't doing it on a low scale. I did my time. I did. That's why Jesus protects me. Because I didn't even want to do what I was doing. I was doing it. I was driven by the spirit of evil. I was sorrowful when I was doing the things that I was doing, when I knew I was doing them. Everyone knows when they're doing it. And that's why you see all these artists and stuff that live that lifestyle, that fall on with Jesus, they write down their music and stuff, Which, I don't have no stereo equipment. I have stereo equipment. I have stuff left over from all the years I kept together, on my Infinity speaker, which I bought recently. But I don't have studio equipment to record yet, so I write music, I sing, I rap, and because I don't have the equipment, it's been frustrating me. So that's kind of another reason why I started Life Stories Perspectives. Because if you go on my Facebook, if you look at my YouTube videos, you see all my hashtagging. It's me writing poetry in a sense. It's me, the spirit of love is pouring out of me, right? The influence of God, because I love Jesus, the Spirit, the Holy Spirit talks, it's talking right now, right? I pour it out into my hashtagging. It's like my music in a sense, if you want to put it retrospectively, which, all these music artists that are born of the Spirit, they know this on Facebook, and that's why they're following me on Facebook. They know what it is that I'm doing. They know that I'm writing music, I'm frustrated, and I'm pouring out my heart through hashtags, and, I'm going to be building a system, a business on this hashtag, in which everyone can do. Everyone can build their own walls of hashtagging and, walls, basically hashtag walls of the Spirit, the Spirit of love, That's amazing, because then you're basically, you have a platform, a concert stage, a free stage, right, to perform and to show people, your life, your relationship, your art, your love, your spirit, your creativity, your imagination. You might not know, trust me, it'll surprise you how many people, right, are out in the world that are like you, that need the word that comes out of your mouth to change your life, to lift them up and make them smile. You might say something that will change your life forever. Just because they like the way you look, or the way your voice is, or the way you talk, or whatever it is. It could even be a problem that you have, a defect, that was created by evil. That's why I get frustrated. Listen, man, even if you're in a wheelchair, man, you can use this. Listen, if you're in a wheelchair and you're smart and you know computers and you love Jesus, you have a relationship with Jesus, comment, message me, write me. Well, don't just message me short. Write me an email. Write me who you are, what it is that you like, and what it is that you're about, and what it is that you can do. Because I might be able to help you. Earn some money soon. With weather, if you're interested in weather and like remote communications and stuff, I need a lot of help to set these systems up with my app that I'm creating. I need help. So if you can do like translations and those type of stuff, and you're willing to do these things for Jesus, for God, for free right now, out of like, the gift of your heart community, I'm all for it. I really need the help. And this camera is irritating me. I'm pushing it the wrong way. Why is it doing this? There you go. It's because I'm turning, that's why. I'm turning too fast while I'm moving it. But I need your help. So my email is jayskii89@gmail.com. Email me, man. Write me a full email. I check my emails all the time, all day. I'll write you back. Make it long. Don't write me any links. I'm not going to be clicking any links for you to get access to my computer or my phone or anything like that. All I'm going to do is be reading what you read and simply replying. So don't even worry or try. I know how that stuff works. So don't waste your time. I've dealt with it for a while now. I'm kind of getting irritated. These people are stupid. Which I have to take a piss. I have to pee really, really bad. And now that I'm wired and the storm is going and it calmed down a little bit, we are about to do computer stuff and Bible stuff the rest of the night. Because I'm staying up to watch the storm. I'm staying up to do computer stuff. This is my favorite time to do that type of stuff. So these type of nights. That's why I slept, so I could do it tonight. I've been, I want to get it in, and fucking the cat got me sick, which I feel better. Holy shit, dude, look at this. That's how quick fucking maggots the flies are laying this. That's crazy. These are all maggot eggs, so you guys know. I'll show you guys. So, I just gave her a tuna right today, right? You see these white little crustaceans right here? Those are actual fly eggs. Those are eggs from all the flies, which they're about to hatch in a couple days if I don't pull them out. Which they're probably on here too, which you see them, there's 3 of them. Those are fly eggs. It's crazy. And I just had this on the counter because I have my door open because I like to watch the weather and stuff. That's happened. And I do this too because I'm going to be on the boat, This stuff gets let out a lot, on the boat. This is what happens out in the real world. You don't always have a fridge, which when I get a 40-foot boat, yeah, I'll have a fucking yacht, But my first boat isn't going to be a yacht. I'm not trying to sail around the world in a yacht. I'm not doing it. Which she ate a lot of this stuff. Oh, I'm trying to get the maggots out for her. I took that food that she had the medicine in. She knew there's medicine in it. But I got her to eat a lot of it with this tuna that lady gave me. But she's being picky. Which I gotta piss really bad. Fucking it's hurting. I don't feel like getting soaked. Which the throttle body just got wet. Oh well, I might just keep it for a souvenir as a paperweight. Put it in the garage when I get my garage down south. Just for souvenir. Nobody's fucking buying it anyways. Probably give her some tuna real quick, just tuna. But yeah, I mixed the tuna with her food and she ate a lot of it. So her nose hasn't been running all day, which is nice. I think I'm gonna bag this up for her and keep this and just keep on adding tuna to it till she eats it. Because she needs it every day for the next couple of days. And this is gonna go bad. I gotta get her to eat it, by tomorrow at least. Whatever she don't eat, just throw away, or give it to the other cats. It's just a leave. The other cats probably need it. Some of them are probably hurting. Let's see if she eats a little bit more real quick. Sometimes you gotta fool her. See what I'm saying? Like if you mix it up, I don't know what it is. Like you mix it up, maybe it's the scent that smells more. I'm fucking wired, dude. I drink a lot of coffee. I had to though. I want to stay up all night, which is gonna fuck up my routine. That's why I slept, so it wouldn't fuck up my routine as much. Which God is good, man. I spilled jelly on my chair, my fucking cherry wine table. I spilled jelly on the white because the plastic came off. I took the plastic off. I was pissed. Listen, I wiped it, I cleaned it, but the stain was there. Dude, the stain just disappeared all of a sudden. I'm like, what the fuck? How'd that happen? That's God right there, man, I'm telling you. I'm serious, the stain ain't there no more, it just disappeared. I don't know, maybe it's the material. Maybe it rubbed off on my pants from sitting on it or something. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, I'm happy she's eating. Whatever she don't eat, I'm gonna give to the other cats outside. I'm glad I fucking noticed the maggots. Yeah, but those were all fucking fly eggs, which would have turned into maggots. And it's crazy that they hit this up. They hit her cat food up already. Because I fucking had it in this bag, but I didn't close it all the way. They fucking went in the bag and fucking laid eggs on the cat food in the bag. So I fucking took the eggs, I threw them out, and then I gave her some of it. She didn't want it. So I threw it outside over here. The cats fucking ate it. It was on the concrete. The cats ate it up. There's only fucking 500 cats in this neighborhood. Seals are everywhere. A lot of them took off. I don't even know where they went. They're somewhere else. Well, she needs to hurry up, because I want to fucking go feed these other cats and take a piss and then turn off this camera. Which I was gonna see if the cats, where they were outside. Because it's raining. I'm kind of interested, because I seen them all take off. I seen Freddie, the girl cat, Hoochie Mama. I call her Hoochie Mama. That's Hoochie Mama. That's my cat's grandma. The cat you see in Ventura, that's grandma. So this is the window I fucking feed all the deer at. They literally come right here. They were eating apples out of my hand, which I don't know what I was gonna see if Ryan wanted those pallets for anything, since he's building a fucking putt golf thing in his backyard. He might be able to use those. Put them in the ground and put a board so, there's, when the ball, it can drop down in a sense, I'm probably going to give those to him. But yeah, the deer come back here, man. They eat apples. I don't see the cats. Just trying to see if they're, in the little greenhouse. A lot of times you can see their beady eyes, which I can. They are in there. I haven't seen the blind fucking possum. I think that blind possum died. If you go through my Facebook, there's a blind possum that I was feeding for a couple months. It was coming in all these plastic fucking containers. It would come and eat out of them all the time. I used to watch it. I only got one video though. I actually got a really, really good video of it. I was close. I was literally hanging out this window just like I was now. The phone was literally inches from its face. I had I went to Holy Cluck and Chicken, which is in Dearborn, one of the best fucking chicken places, man. They make chicken sandwiches with macaroni and cheese and those waffle fries and Dude, man, listen, man, go to Holy Cluckin' Chicken. If you're a chicken person, you're in Detroit, Michigan, on the west side, Warren Road and Beach Daily, go to Holy Cluckin' Chicken, which is Holy Fucking Chicken, but not Holy Fucking Chicken, it's Holy Cluckin' Chicken. It's the best chicken place you will go to in Detroit, in my opinion. So, yeah. Subscribe. I'm gonna go dump that tuna fish for those cats. I don't think you guys really need to see that. They're all hiding in the house. They're not gonna come out. So I'm gonna go do that, use the bathroom, and then we're setting up shop. We're gonna get to work. We're about to smoke down all night and do computer stuff, Bible study, and Linux stuff. That's exactly what we're doing. We're setting up my computers. We're gonna be doing weather stuff, studying the weather, seeing what's going on tonight. I gotta learn all that stuff more. You know. Which was a dead moth on my table. I'm sad. What the fuck? See? It's a moth. It's dead. I almost want to bury it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Put it in the ashtray. But yeah, I'm out. I'll see you guys soon. Y'all take care.